Great.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to take a standard 4-tier shelf that we got at Walmart and turn it into a non-penetrating roof mount for, well, basically any Omni antenna, small within, range a few pounds. I designed mine specifically for a Helium antenna for my Bobcat. So before we get started, I'll explain to you some of the components that you need, and I'll also list them in the comment section or the description so you guys can find them there. What we have here is a 4-tier shelf that I got at Walmart. You probably get one at any one of your stores. It was pretty cheap. It was only like $30. I think it's like just measure how wide it is real quick. 22 inches by 13.5 inches wide. So some of the other components that you'll need are, you need a couple door hinges. I grabbed these at Ace Hardware, I think, and just standard door hinges. You need 2 of those. Grab a pack of 20. I got these a little bit long, my nut and bolt hardware. I'd get a 3/4 inch, long bolt here, and I'd grab a package of washers with them as well, and the nuts to go with that. Grab a pack of 20. You'll need 4, I grabbed furniture pads, rubber ones, just, pretty standard. A package of 4 of these, and then PVC. What we have here is 16-inch long, 1.5 inch outer diameter PVC pipe, and then two weights of 10 pounds. I just went with weights that I had here around my house, particularly something that you can loop a zip tie through to secure it, to the shelf here after we turn it into roof mount. You're gonna need a handful of heavy duty zip ties. I'll leave it up to you to pick which ones. One of the most important pieces is the angle mount that you'll have to secure on eBay. I believe is where I got this from. I'll put the link in the description as well, so this will be easily found. You will need this in order to build a roof mount. An additional piece is a lightning arrestor. This is just kind of like the end cap after you get everything, so you're ready to rock and roll when you have the antenna mount built. Some tools that you'll need. You'll need a drill. Just standard socket set, and you should be good to go. Need a razor knife, something to do some cutting with, and I think that's about all the components that you need to build the non-penetrating mount here. So, all right, we'll start by just taking the shelf apart. Alright, so once you have the shelf taken apart here, there's 4 pieces here. We're going to start by doing a few things with a couple of these pieces in particular. We'll start by taking one of the legs, or maybe need 2 of them, and you're going to cut it into 8 2-inch pieces. You're going to use this to help secure the mount together after we get some things built. So you'll take the leg and just use a hacksaw or something, cut it down into 2-inch pieces, and you'll need 8 of those. I already have those right there. I went ahead and I did some steps to kind of advance time. So one of the things, this shelf I got in particular, it's not exactly square, it's a little bit round here, so you're just going to want to make sure that you line up your ends in the right way, meaning if it's square you should have no problem, but if you have a beveled side, just make sure you're using both sides when you're going ahead and moving forward with the next part. So what we're going to start is we have to cut out some of the inner membrane piece here to make room for this angular mount. So what we're going to do is we'll start by taking apart the mount here real quick. We're going to line this piece up for placement. Just put that, use that. So in order to get the shelf pitched, what we have to do is have to basically get it to go like this, right? So we're going to take these two pieces, and then when it's completed, it'll sit up. So we got to start by getting the angular mount in the center here, so when we lift it up, it comes through. I already got mine cut out. Take them out, get it in there. Just take your knife and kind of cut everything apart right here until it's centered. If you keep it centered, you should have no problem. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to notch out a piece right here so you're able to stick that through. So once you have the inner membrane cut out for both parts of the mount here, you're going to want to line up your hinges and you're going to want to drill the holes for everything before you go ahead and start installing it. So on each side you'll have the hinges. I drilled 2 holes the back side and then 3 holes here for the center mount, and then for each leg I drilled 1 hole straight through the little peg area and the other side. So go ahead and pop those holes in there. 2 on this, 3 here in the center, and then 2 for each foot. And this is what it should look like on the other side. So we'll go ahead and we'll work on connecting each part of the roof hinge, and we'll actually stand them out. So once you have all your hardware installed, it should look like this. You should have the 4 pads here on each corner, 2 hinges here in the center, and then on the inside you should have your adjustable mount here. Should have that opening. The next thing that we're going to want to do is we're going to want to install the centerpiece. This is where a PVC is going to slide into and eventually hold the antenna. I went ahead and I drilled an extra hole here. Try and line them up really well if you do. I just did this for stability reasons. The single hole that it comes with, I'd say, is good for 45-mile-an-hour wind rating with this size antenna. So we'll go ahead and we'll install this now, and then we'll put on the weights and our feet here, and almost done. Second screw's a pain. Do your best to line the holes up in the beginning. So see how it mounts there. So the next thing that we'll do is we will go ahead and put our feet in, well, the extension pieces here that were the legs. You're just going to pop 4 of them in the end corners here. This is just going to kind of increase the overall strength when we snap the other sides in. Just pop those in. The next thing we'll do is we'll put our weights through. So I just grabbed two 10-pound weights that I have here around the house, and I'm going to take a zip tie and I'm just going to run it through the centerpiece here, and we'll secure the weight. This might not look like a lot, but it's been just fine for right now, so you can come up with something better on your own if you'd like. Through. Slides down. Take PVC, go ahead and attach this. Snap rubber casings on. Holes still line. Once you have your outer pieces on, go ahead and take your zip ties, run them through your corners. Do this for all four corners. I'm just going to do it for one right now. And the last piece is we'll take our antenna. I'm going to slide it over the top. I'm just going to hang tighten these for right now. And there it is. It'll be a little bit straighter when everything's tightened down a little bit more, and the mount won't go anywhere. It might feel like it when you have it attached to plastic, but I assure you when you lay this out over the peak of your roof, the mount's not going to go anywhere. I've had it in some pretty good strong winds down here in Florida, so and it kind of looks just like a briefcase when deployed. It's a little bit bulky, you know, trying to get through a window, carrying it up there and whatnot. Haven't had too many problems. I always install this piece while I'm actually up on the roof. So yeah, this is it. Non-penetrating roof mount, built from a 4-tier shelf at Walmart. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry for it being a little bit long. Kind of had to make it that way so you could see what all went into building it. I'll put what I can in the description here for you guys. If you have any feedback or comments, you know, put them in below. And give the video a like if you found it interesting, because the more you like it, the more it gets shared and other people can see it. So I appreciate you taking the time. Hope you guys get some good gains. Good luck with it.